Hello all, this is ASMR Reviews, and today I will be discussing 2017's Beauty and the Beast film. As far as the classic Disney films go, the animated Beauty and the Beast film is probably second on my, favorites list. Lion King would have to be number one. I would have to say. So I was very excited about seeing this film. And just start things off, I would say it did not disappoint. So to start off with the plot, the movie follows the plot of the original pretty closely, so not much to say there. There are a few things that they add to the story, but they're all very minor, and it only serves to build the world up a little bit more and to beef up the characters a little bit more as well. I think they were all very well done. Um, uh, the writing, I would say, was pretty good for the most part. There were a couple of jokes I didn't think really landed, largely because they felt out of place. Um, Something I feel like I've seen in a few different movies and TV shows recently is that they'll put a joke that, best way I can describe it is that it seems like it's a joke that fits the modern audience, but the writing or the setting of the film really isn't a modern setting. And so when you have those two things clashing, I don't think it really fits. And I think that happens a couple times in this movie where there are a couple, modern jokes that don't really fit the world that they had created. But those are very brief moments, and they're very easy to ignore. I guess now we're talking about writing. I know there was some controversy with the addition of LeFou's sexual orientation. Um, I, I find the controversy to be completely unfounded. Um, Personally, I'm not a fan of um, the Fool's character, and um, so I think having him being homosexual only adds to his character. It makes him a little bit more relatable. It gives him another reason to be attached to Gaston rather than just he's a fool. And so I like the addition. Like I said, I think it made his character a little bit better. So I thought that was actually really good. But going to the cast, I think the cast was great. I think everyone did a really awesome job. Um, I, I think casting Emma Watson as Belle was a stellar choice, just because of what she represents to uh, millennials, with her being Hermione and also being a very outspoken feminist as well. Um, I really thought it was well done. I thought Luke Evans did an amazing job as Gaston. I was kind of surprised at that. I Not that I thought he was going to be bad or anything, but I really enjoyed his performance. He really made Gaston a really disgusting sleazeball. And also I thought I was surprised at his singing voice. He could sing really, really well. Um, I guess using that as a transition to talk about the music. Um, yeah, like I said, I thought Luke Evans, I thought his voice was amazing. I was not really a fan of Emma Watson's singing voice, personally. Um, and it's she doesn't have to be an amazing singer because that's not what she normally does. She's an actress. But I think having her alongside, like I said, Luke Evans, who I thought sounded great, but then also a powerhouse like Audra McDonald really kind of exposed Watson's vocal inadequacies, and but you know, not everyone's gonna feel that way, and that's okay. That's just my opinion on that. Also, I didn't really like any of the new songs that they added to the movie. Um, it, I don't know if the quality of the songs to me definitely were different than the original songs, and it sounded different. I don't know. The songs didn't sound like they fit with the original songs. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I love the original, and so the nostalgia for me kind of kept me from being able to enjoy the new songs. But just, I don't know, just again, just my opinion. I didn't really like any of the new songs, but everything else I thought was very good. The sets, I thought the castle looked amazing. I think everything having to do with the beast and the everything to do with the enchantments and all that kind of stuff was all amazing. I felt like the village looked a little cheap. To me, that didn't feel like a real village. I felt like I was on a movie set whenever we were in the village. Um, but luckily, you don't spend too much time there. There's a lot of time in the castle. But again, I think the castle looked amazing. Also, I thought the woods looked amazing too. Again, the village complaint is a minor one. Um, so that's my general overview of the film. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you like the original, I think you'll like this as well. Again, I guess I have a bit of a 10-star rating system. I don't know. I'll give this a solid maybe 8.5 because no ways was it perfect. But it was very good. I think it was a great film again for someone who really loves the original. I think this would be a great film for you to see. I think there's a lot to enjoy. Um, so that's my review for this movie. As far as the future goes, I want to do a couple more reviews this week. I was thinking about doing kind of an overview of the Marvel Netflix universe, and then going into Iron Fist, which is the most recent one, and then even that I might even discuss the upcoming Defender series. So that's one idea for a review I might do next. But again, is there anything that you would want to hear? You can comment below. Hope you enjoy the video and have a good night.